For years, the promise of an electric car capable of traveling more than 1,000 miles on a single charge seemed like the stuff of science fiction, or at the very least, marketing hype. But now, this old dream finally seems to be taking shape. The person responsible for this turnaround? A Chinese company that many have already called the invisible giant of the electric revolution, CATL. In partnership with Tesla, it has revealed a lithium-metal battery that not only breaks records, but defies everything that was imagined possible in terms of energy density. We're talking more than 500 kWh per kilogram, a number that makes any tech enthusiast's eyes light up. For those unfamiliar with the term, energy density is basically how much energy fits inside a kilogram of battery. And in this regard, CATL not only surpassed the promises of the coveted solid-state batteries, which until recently were considered the definitive future, but also left current LFP batteries in the dust. Imagine putting 3 times more energy in the same space as a regular battery. It's as if you took a modern electric car and, out of nowhere, it could cross an entire continent without needing to stop to charge. The impact of this goes far beyond the technical numbers. This new battery has 84% more density than Tesla's famous 4680, which was already considered a technological leap in itself. But now, we're talking about something that could put any electric car in a whole new category. It's no exaggeration to say that we're looking at the key that could finally put combustion cars to bed. After all, who would want to stop at a gas station if they could drive 1,600 kilometers straight, without noise, smoke, or headaches? And we're not talking about some futuristic concept lost in an isolated lab. CATL is known for delivering what it promises, and fast. When they announce a new technology, the world pays attention. It's not like those startups that make a splash at innovation fairs and then disappear. Here, there's a track record, credibility, and, most importantly, a pipeline that connects innovation directly to the production line. That's rare, that's powerful, and that's what's putting this battery on the radar of the entire global automotive industry. The secret to this impressive leap lies in replacing the traditional graphite anode with pure metallic lithium. This change may seem small on paper, but it changes everything. Lithium metal has a theoretical capacity almost 10 times greater than that of graphite. In other words, it can store much more energy while taking up much less space. This means that, in addition to having more range, the car can be lighter, more agile, and, possibly, even cheaper, since it needs less material to deliver more performance. What's more, the efficiency of this type of battery could pave the way for new vehicle designs, from ultra-compact models to heavy-duty trucks with monstrous ranges. What was once a puzzle, how to fit enough batteries into a truck without taking up too much cargo space, is now feasible. Imagine a Tesla Semi driving across entire US states without having to stop once. Or better yet, imagine an electric car that's finally affordable and practical for everyone. That's a game changer. With CATL revealing to the world this lithium metal battery that would make even NASA scientists jealous, the question that remains is, who will be the first to put this on the streets? And the answer seems to be already drawn with very clear lines: Tesla. The relationship between the two companies is not only strategic, it is practically symbiotic. While CATL dominates the art of manufacturing innovative batteries, Tesla dominates the art of putting them in cars that change the course of history. And with this perfect chemistry, everything indicates that Tesla will be the first automaker to use this battery commercially on a large scale. The secret lies in the mutual trust built over the years. Elon Musk has made it clear more than once that CATL is a key partner. And not by chance. More than 70% of Tesla vehicles use cells from this Chinese giant. This gives the American automaker an almost unfair advantage over its competitors. While other brands are still chasing suppliers that promise to deliver the basics, Tesla is already preparing to use the game-changing battery, and on top of that, with priority. But what does this mean in practice? Simple. Models like the Model Y, or even the long-awaited new Roadster, could be the first to gain versions equipped with these super powerful batteries. Just imagine a Model Y with a range of 1,000 miles. This would completely change people's perception of electric cars. And the best part, thanks to the high density of the battery, the pack would be smaller and lighter. Two factors that directly help the performance and final cost of the vehicle. In fact, that's where the genius of Tesla's plan lies. With a battery that takes up less space and weighs less, it opens up the possibility of reducing the number of materials used in the car's structure. And if there's one thing Tesla knows how to do better than anyone, it's cutting costs without cutting innovation. Gigacasting itself, the technique of fusing large parts of the car into a single piece, has already shown how this can work. With the new battery in play, this logic can go even further. And it's not just the premium car crowd that could benefit. This new generation of batteries could make it financially viable to create more popular models with impressive range. Something that Elon Musk has been promising for years. The famous $25,000 electric car could finally come to fruition with the help of this technology. That's because reducing the size of the battery also reduces transportation, assembly, and maintenance costs, which directly impacts the final price of the vehicle. Another interesting point is how this technology could benefit not only Tesla cars, but the entire Tesla ecosystem. From solar panels to residential energy storage systems, a more efficient and compact battery opens the door to advances on all fronts. The Powerwall, for example, could store more energy while taking up the same space, or even less. And that's not to mention SpaceX's future space projects, which could inherit this technology in the not-so-distant future. Even with all the hype surrounding CATL's new lithium-metal battery, one technical issue remains a thorn in the side: battery life. There's no point in having a battery that can take you from São Paulo to Recife non-stop if it can't handle that journey many times. And that's where the real challenge comes in. Currently, prototypes of this battery can withstand around 483 recharge cycles, a number that, in the battery world, is considered low. For comparison, many conventional lithium-ion batteries last between 1,000 and 2,000 cycles with acceptable performance. This is where things get even more interesting, because CATL isn't sitting around waiting for a miracle. They've already managed to double that number in newer versions of the battery, and it wasn't just guesswork. It was with cutting-edge science, precise chemical mapping, and a lot of artificial intelligence involved. Yes, artificial intelligence. CATL developed a new formula for the electrolyte, the substance that transports the ions inside the battery, using predictive models that simulate how the components degrade over time. And the results are promising. The main villain in this story is a salt with a complicated name: lithium bisfluorosulfonyl imidate. According to CATL studies, about 71% of it decomposes before the battery stops working. It is this salt that allows the ions to move, and when it starts to disappear, the battery's performance goes with it. Discovering this was like finding the root of the problem. And from there, the CATL team was able to create a new electrolyte formulation with lower molecular weight, higher salt concentration, better conductivity, and lower viscosity. Now think about what this means: a longer-lasting battery without increasing in size or weight, and with much more efficient internal processes. This could change everything. With this new formula, CATL has already doubled the battery's useful life compared to the previous version. And the company doesn't intend to stop there. The plan is to continue refining the composition with the help of AI until this new generation of batteries can compete on equal terms with traditional lithium-ion batteries, but delivering 3 times the energy density. But we can't ignore it. There is still a technical path to be followed. Doubling the useful life of a prototype is a huge feat, but to reach market standards, The challenge is to double it once more, and then maybe double it again. The good thing is that CATL has the structure, financing, and industrial scale to run this marathon as if it were a 100-meter dash. If it were a small company, it would be easy to doubt it. But CATL owns more than 30% of the global market for batteries for electric vehicles. They have the team, the data, and the track record. And while the general public just wants to know if they can charge their car once a week and forget about the rest, behind the scenes there is a race going on at breakneck speed. Each advance in battery life cycle testing brings Tesla closer to the moment when it can announce a vehicle with surreal autonomy and durability comparable to current options. The promise of a car that can travel 1,000 miles and still last more than 10 years is starting to seem less like a fantasy and more like a matter of time. While the world is fascinated by lithium-metal batteries and their impressive numbers, CATL has been building a quieter, but no less powerful, revolution in parallel. It is the line of sodium-ion batteries called Naxtra. Unlike lithium, sodium is abundant, cheap, and easy to extract, and that is precisely why this technology has caught the attention of those who dream of affordable electric cars without sacrificing efficiency and performance. It may seem like a joke, but these batteries promise to charge up to 310 miles in just 5 minutes. The first generation of these batteries arrived in 2021, but it was with Naxtra that things got serious. CATL broke a difficult milestone, reaching 175 kWh of energy density in a sodium battery, the highest number ever achieved with this type of material. This puts Naxtra on par with LFP batteries, but with one important detail: they cost up to 30% less. For those who manufacture at scale, this is a gift, and for the end consumer, it means cheaper cars hitting the streets much faster than anyone imagined. But it's not just the cost that's impressive. These batteries have an incredible thermal tolerance, operating from 40 degrees Celsius to plus 170 degrees Celsius with virtually no efficiency changes. Just imagine an electric car operating normally in the Canadian winter or the heat of the Australian desert without needing extra heating or cooling systems. This is a game changer in regions where electric cars still face resistance due to the climate. And if you've ever thought about traveling in extreme conditions, Naxtra is almost a free pass. The charging speed is also out of this world. In just 5 minutes, this battery can provide a range of over 300 miles. And here, it's worth mentioning, even though the density isn't as high as lithium metal, the recharging efficiency completely changes the user experience. It's practically like filling up a gasoline car, but with all the convenience of an electric car. For many people, this is the missing detail that finally helps them abandon fossil fuels. Naxtra also has another ace up its sleeve: durability. It can achieve up to 10,000 recharge cycles, an absurdly high number. That translates into vehicles that can last decades before needing a battery change. For commercial fleets, electric buses, or even delivery vehicles, that means less maintenance, lower costs, and more time on the road. It's an argument that's hard to ignore, especially for companies thinking about scale and long-term logistics. Many people turn up their noses when they hear that sodium batteries have a lower energy density than lithium batteries. And in fact, it is true, at least in rough terms. But what few understand is that this weakness became a strength in the hands of CATL, while other companies gave up too soon, thinking that sodium would never compete. CATL bet on efficiency, speed, and durability. And it worked. Naxtra is living proof that a battery can be less dense, but still extremely functional and advantageous. Let's start with size. Since sodium ions are larger than lithium ions, more space is needed to accommodate them. This could be a problem if CATL hadn't found creative ways to get around it. The engineering of the Naxtra cells was optimized so that the extra volume didn't compromise performance. At the same time, the choice of lighter materials in other parts of the cell helped balance the overall weight. The result? a battery with similar performance to LFPs in size and weight, but with a much stronger internal structure. And here comes the most surprising point: 10,000 recharge cycles. This is practically double what we see in regular batteries. In real use, this means that a car with Naxtra could travel hundreds of thousands of kilometers without losing performance, something that pleases both the average consumer and logistics companies, public transportation, and even governments. This durability, combined with the thermal safety of the cells, makes the sodium battery a perfect candidate for fleets in challenging environments, such as mountainous, desert, or icy regions. Speaking of cold, Naxtra's performance in low temperatures is simply off the charts. While regular batteries freeze, or lose autonomy, Naxtra can maintain 90% of its capacity even at 40-36 Turks. It's no exaggeration to say that this battery can work in places where even humans think twice before leaving home. This solves an old pain point for electric cars, the so-called winter anxiety, that fear of running out of charge in the middle of a blizzard. With Naxtra, this fear starts to disappear. Another great thing about it is its incredible charging speed. We've already mentioned that it only takes 5 minutes to gain over 300 miles of range, right? But the most incredible thing is that this continues to apply even in cold weather. Studies show that it can charge from 5% to 80% in 15 minutes, even at 10 degrees C. This makes all the difference in practice. Imagine being able to leave the house with a nearly empty battery, quickly stop by a charging station, and, in a few minutes, be on your way as if nothing had happened. From the outside, it looks like just another futuristic robot with a sleek design and articulated hands. But on the inside, the Tesla Optimus is a revolution in action. Literally. While many people still associate robots with sci-fi movies, Elon Musk is treating this project as Tesla's boldest move since the first Roadster. And what's most impressive isn't just its looks or its surprisingly smooth movements. It's the way Optimus is learning. Yes, learning, all by itself, by watching YouTube videos, by observing humans, and by memorizing complex tasks with spine-chilling efficiency. What sets it apart from other robots is that it doesn't rely on traditional programming, where every step needs to be coded by an engineer. Optimus operates with the same artificial intelligence system that Tesla has developed for its self-driving cars. Only, instead of driving, it walks, picks up objects, and even plays video games. And the craziest part? It can watch a person fold clothes, and minutes later, repeat the same movements with almost surgical precision. That's not just innovative, it's almost creepy, and in a good way. Tesla has already confirmed that it is building the first batches of the robot at its Fremont, California, factory, and that production will increase exponentially in the coming months. Elon Musk has even said that Optimus could start being used outside Tesla facilities as early as next year. The idea is to initially use it to perform simple tasks in controlled environments, such as factories and logistics centers. But the real ambition goes much further. Musk wants robots in the home, in the office, in agriculture, in healthcare, everywhere a human does something repetitive, dangerous, or boring. What makes this even crazier is that Optimus not only learns on its own, but it can also share what it learns with other robots. If one Optimus figures out the best way to organize the refrigerator, all the others can copy it in real time. It's like a hive mind. One master robot can teach billions of copies. This dramatically reduces development and training time, and it means that once the system is ready, you don't have to train each unit individually. This is the kind of thing that completely changes the game for personal robotics.